Germany just released their trailer. Well, not just released. I just watched it in another video if you're interested. And we're going to break down the trailer to see how similar what we can spot from it. I hope you're excited about this as much as I am. So, as far as we know so far when it comes to the Ghost remakes, we have the Ghost US, Ghost UK, Ghost Germany, which is the trailer we're going to be talking about today, and as of recently, Ghost France and Ghost Australia. These are just the things that popped up at me when I was watching the trailer. It looks like they will be following the Ghost UK version more closely than the US version, but I do see elements of the US version in there. So this is kind of like the mansion that they're going to inherit. You can see their car, very similar to the Ghost, to actually both Ghost cars. The mansion does look pretty well maintained, but the inside looked a little bit more dilapidated. I'm basically taking snapshots of the trailer, so forbid if it looks a little weird, but I really just wanted to show the inside of the room. It looks like it just needs a little TLC instead of like structural issues like the other, Ghost shows. And if you're interested about more of the characters, I do have another video about that, so we're going to speed through that a little. And this is how I think our Allison is going to get her powers, through electrocution instead of being pushed down the stairs by one of the ghosts or falling down the stairs. So I think that's going to be like her awakening her powers, which is pretty different from the other ghost shows. I also think the first episode is going to be a lot of the ghosts trying to get her attention and her denying their existence. Like this is just an after effect of, getting electrocuted. This happened in the UK version as well as the US version. Like here, I think it's the same thing. This is our version of, what's his name? Of Julian and, the finance bro, T-Money. Again, our version of Mary, trying to get her attention, telling her to repent. I think that's what she's saying. The trailer was not in English and it did not have subtitles. So if you have a version of that where, it has subtitles, let me know, please. This scene right here really reminds me of the US version when Allison and Jay were in that room that he painted yellow for her, and all of the ghosts come out through the wall like after she wakes up and she sees them and she yells. I am actually wondering if this version will have a Humphrey, because we did not see him in the posters. Like if you can see, the other ghosts are behind her. Like she turned around and sees something that is scarier than them and screams. That is how it happened in the US version. Like Allison turns around and sees the headless guy. We don't really see him a lot in the US version, and then she screams. So I think that's their version of Humphreys. And lastly, I don't know if you can make it out, but that's Lady Button right there. Do you guys remember in the UK version, she was recreating or reenacting her death, like being pushed out of the window at a certain time every day, and they turn the clock around to, make it happen in the morning. But I think that's what this is. So I think it's going to be a blend of both the US and the UK version. And this is kind of redundant because the UK version is the original. So the US version kind of like, is a replica of the UK version. But I feel like the US version did a lot of things differently than the UK version. So like a little distinct. And I think they're going to try to do the same thing here. Have you checked out the trailer? What are your thoughts? Do you have another trailer with subtitles that I can find? Let me know. But that is the show. And it looks like when the trailer finished, it said that it would be available on Prime Video. I don't know if that's true for the US because this is in Germany. I hope it is. I tried to look it up on Prime. I didn't see anything. I saw the other ones, but not the Germany version. So if you have a link, something, let me know down below. I want to compare the two. Thanks.